Hello.
Hi.
Hi. So, are you excited for this video?
I'm as excited for this video as I'm not excited for All Stars 10. So, you know.
Oh,
so, you know.
wow.
well,
And I put a lot of effort into this. For what?
no, but listen, the production did not put a lot of effort into casting All Stars 10. So,
Yeah,
you know.
well, like I just recently got some information about some of the casting process. Like I will mention some of that when we get to the certain queens. But yeah, what are we doing today, Aki?
Well, today, oh my god, it's Yuki. Oh my god, we even met and you don't know my name.
Well, I mean, you're not memorable at all. So
Well, that's also true. I have been retired for the past, what, like 3 years or so. So, you know,
yeah.
understandable mistake.
So yeah, welcome back, Yuki. Yuki. So what we are
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah,
do
yeah.
is we are not doing the queens alphabetically, but by their color bracket group thingy,
Yeah, yeah.
because this video kind of also only works if we take them as like the small groups first, because a lot of what we are talking about is going to happen in those early days and early stages of the competition.
Yeah.
So let's start with orange, and the first queen that we have here is Aja. So, what do we think about Aja?
So here's my thing. I put
Yeah.
Aja in the sacrificial tier, meaning like that she's going to get some mistreatment simply because she was mistreated on both of her previous seasons. Well, okay, she was
Yeah.
like, let's say, supposed to be shown as not a great competitor on season 9, like that was her storyline, and like there it made sense, but then on All Stars 3 it didn't make sense, like why she was so mistreated and why she was literally sacrificed for BB to have a good episode on that season. So I'm guessing, by the way, I say that she is going to be mistreated. That doesn't mean I don't think that she's going to be in the top 9 or in the finale, but that her trajectory and that her edit are going to be less favorable than neutral.
Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with you, but I would place Aja here on their own tier, because here's the thing: All Stars 3, she belonged here, but if not even here
Oh
at the
yeah,
Serena Chacha tier.
yeah.
But I think like All Stars 3, Aja was the just been on season 9 and already been back queen. So like that kind of queen is never supposed to really make it on that season.
Yeah.
Like they almost never do it. Like Jan couldn't do it, and I think you said it before in a video. They probably didn't expect Aja to even bring as much as talent as she did, and then when that happened, they still stuck to their original plan, which was having her out like in the first half.
Yeah.
So I think now she's pretty much going to be in the on their own tier, because I think she will persevere because of her talent, but definitely not because of production.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, they never really were that high on her for some reason.
Okay, good. So we are locking that in.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay, so you think they are going to treat Aja the same way as an All Stars 3?
Pretty
again?
much, but I feel like I'm thinking about it in the terms of knowing that the finale is going to be the lip sync SmackDown, and for the lip sync SmackDown, if you want to have a good episode, and I'm kind of, if you will allow me, I will spoil 5 of my other places here, because like
Yeah.
you know, they want to have like performers, but like, you know, a specific type of a performer. So I don't see Acid Betty, Nicole Page Brooks, Phoenix, Cynthia, or even Tina Burner reaching that finale. So like I think that those 5 will be like missed in the edit, and you know, when we get to them, I put them in the middle category as just like they're gonna be their kind of filler. But with Aja is a great performer, and I think that they will want to have her in the finale, but that her track record until the finale is not going to be as realistically shown as it should be.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of agree. But also Aja is kind of the only queen from the older seasons who has besides Ginger, but the only queen who is from like the older days of Drag Race who can be the strong competitor from that time. So that's why I believe she's definitely reaching the finale.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she's going to be like middle ground, not really treated better than she should, but also not worse.
Yeah.
Good. Moving on. Next queen up is Bosco. What do we think about Bosco?
Well, similarly, like with Aja, I think that's a jump scare. Similarly, like with Aja, I think that Bosco is going to have a treatment that's similar to her season 14 treatment. So I think that there's going to be a bit of favoritism, not production favorite, but she will definitely be favored and shown in a better light than she will like realistically be doing in the competition.
Yeah, I'm thinking very similar to you. I think, though, for me, she would be here. I think Bosco is most probably a production favorite this time around. Because I believe that she could be the kind of winner that they are looking for, so they need to hammer that point home. So I believe Bosco will definitely be a production favorite. Like, she will be in the finale no matter what, because that's just the relationship she has with the show. I think she will back it up with talent, though. Like, I'm not discarding that she's talented, but I believe even if she were to do terrible, she would still be there.
Yeah, she would still get some help. I have to also ask, because I'm so confused with the format of the season. I did see their little blurb about what the format is going to be, and it's like they're going to be collecting points, which, by the way, calling my lawyers, but so there will be points, but like each group has like 3 episodes. So like, what happens if one or if they're going to do a top 2? What happens if 3 episodes in a row there are 2 queens that are constantly in the top 2? Like, let's say for that first group, what if Aja and Bosco are the top 2 of the first 3 episodes? How do they decide the third queen that's going to be in the top 9? So like, I think they're going to have another twist or something, like stealing or like blocking from getting points or stealing points or something like that. So, you know,
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the format is. Like, I think there's going to be no eliminations before the merge.
I think, they did say that.
So they need to do a lip sync in every episode still, because that's just Drag Race. You cannot have a Drag Race competitive episode without the lip sync on the end. So I guess the lip sync on the end is for the win.
Probably.
Like, and maybe then you have like, the winner gets the most points, the loser of the lip sync the second most, and from the 4 that are left, 2 receive like better critiques. Like, maybe it's
maybe the winner of the lip sync like gives points to somebody or something like that. Because then the question is like, what are they? What's the reward for winning the lip sync then? Drag Race. I mean, God, listen, horrible.
Wow. Okay. Should we move on to the next?
Yeah, let's go to who's next. It's Deja, right?
Deja Sky.
Deja Sky. Let me see. Where did I put Deja? So Deja for me. She's in the neutral category. Simply because she was pretty much a filler queen. Like, the edit of hers was filler on season 14. And I'm like, I don't know if they're going to like stick their neck out for her, but I also don't think that she's too much of a nuisance that they're going to try to mistreat her. So I'm like, neutral, I guess.
Neutral. Yeah. Interesting. I think she's going to be here though.
Okay.
Like, I'm just watching at the lineup of the orange group, and I just don't think that Deja is the most exciting out of them. Like, honestly, for me, she's the the least exciting one out of this group. She's lovely, she's talented, a great makeup artist, but I'm so much more engaged with like literally everybody else, and like I just don't see like I do have an argument for all five of those to get to the merge round. I just don't, but I don't really know why Deja should be there.
Right. Yeah.
Like, no shade, but for me, she's just not that exciting.
No, that's totally fair to say, and I think that a part of it is because the show did not make us excited for her, which again, it is not a fault of her own. But, you know, going into All Stars, it is still a TV show and they still want to have as many viewers engaged as possible. And I think that there are other queens in the entire cast, but in her group, as you said, there are other queens that people are more vocal about, you know, like Aja, Bosco, Olivia, sorry. Even Irene, I guess. Like, Irene and Phoenix are early outs that are back on All Stars, so however they do, people are going to have their eyes on them. And then Deja is like a queen that was eliminated in a triple lip sync and 2 eliminated queen. You know, like the show made us not care for her, which is a shame.
Yeah, they really needed the double elimination so they can have a non-elimination the next episode again.
Why didn't they just crown Jorgeous? I mean, you know.
I don't know. I mean,
who knows? My favorite queen of all time, Jorgeous.
Well, if they crowned her back then they couldn't have her back again.
You don't know that. I mean, she probably got like lost in the recording area in the studio because she couldn't find her way out. I don't, you know, they had to have her on there.
Well.
Anyway.
Okay, so anyway, Irene, we were just talking about her.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm excited to see what she's going to bring, and I think that a lot of people are also going to be excited because she is a recent queen, like a queen from a semi-recent season, an early out that a lot of people say was robbed of her opportunity. So I think that the show will try to kind of like, I think that she's going to do well in general, but I do think that the show is going to try to push her a little more. So I put her in the, you know, a bit of favoritism category.
Well, I think yes. I think she out of the early outs of this cast, I think she is going to be the one that has the should have never been an early out redemption storyline. So yeah, I actually agree with you.
Oh, so we agree on that one. Okay.
Yeah.
We have the first agreement.
Yes, but I think her favoritism will be more of okay, she never really got to compete, so like we will maybe there will be, how do you say it, cut some slack.
Oh yeah, they're gonna cut her some slack. Yeah.
They cut her some slack. Yeah. So I think like not highly favored, but she will probably get a little bit of a like
positive edit
push.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes.
Now you're going to have to talk about Olivia first because she's the only one that I have no idea. Like literally have no idea what they're gonna do with her.
Like if it was me, if I was production, I would want her to have her around, and I would want her to be the villain of the season.
Oh, I would love that.
If that could work out somehow, if they could just juxtapose her with Daya Betty and Acid Betty and all the other queens that are more expected villains, and then showing her to be like the real villain who smiles in people's faces, that would be so cool, but I don't think that will happen. Well, I think Olivia is going to be just, I think for me she's here.
Neutral?
I think she, yeah, pretty much so.
Okay, I'll agree with you on that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because on season 13, you know, the first half of that season, she was neck and neck with Simone. Like it was literally like, okay, so which one of these two is going to win? And then she just like such a flop after, you know, after like what, episode 6, 7, 8. I don't remember. But like she had a really good start and then a really bad ending, and like that was her edit also. She was shown as this lovely, bubbly person, and then later on it was like a queen that's just resting on a certain type of a character that is one note, and it's like it's very mixed how she was presented. So I guess same as before. Yeah, sure, in the middle.
Yeah. I just remember when she was like talking about herself in a way of, and I know I'm going to be Miss Congeniality, but I will still do this roast, you guys. And I was like, okay, you just lost it.
Literally, you lost everything in that moment. Wait, oh my god, who was Miss Congeniality for season 13?
Somebody who went out early.
Oh, Lala, yeah.
Lalaurie.
So that tells you everything about that.
Well,
last one, Phoenix. I've already said, for me, I think she's going to be like neutral. Maybe she'll get like India Farah on All Stars 5, one episode when she shines, but then she'll later just like be, a filler. So I'm putting her as neutral.
Neutral.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, nooch. So I believe Phoenix will be here.
Oh, you're putting her down there, okay.
Yes, I will put her down there because I feel like Phoenix and Nicole will kind of be in the same position. Like they will be from the early times of Drag Race. And I think they will want one of those to be around a little bit longer, but I don't think it's going to be Phoenix. I think Nicole is the more exciting choice. And also, RuPaul knows Nicole's name, she doesn't know Phoenix's name.
That's fair. And listen, RuPaul to remember 3 names at his age. That's,
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like, she couldn't remember Jinx's name.
Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle. Yeah. God. I'm excited to talk about the next bracket with Jorgeous because
talking about somebody whose name RuPaul definitely knows.
Yeah, production favorite. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah, you first.
I mean, like, listen, she was on All Stars 9. And now she's back on All Stars 10. She wouldn't be back if the production did not love her. But then also on top of that, again, they want her for that finale. They want to see her throw herself around the stage to make it more interesting. So yeah, whatever happens, Jorgeous is going to be in that finale.
Yes, I agree. I just one thing that came to my mind is I believe production is struggling to find queens who want to do All Stars right now. And I believe Jorgeous and Ginger's casting were not because they thought of them first, but because they needed some queen to get to 18. And when they couldn't find anyone new, they went back to the queens they could rely on. And I think that's what Jorgeous and Ginger are.
Ginger, definitely. I don't know if you could rely on Jorgeous for anything other than like looking like the smartest person next to her, but yeah.
Well, they're both involved with the Vegas show and I think also with Drag Race Live.
I believe you.
The tour. What is it called?
Work the World?
Yeah, sure. Like everybody who is employed by Drag Race in one of those formats is almost guaranteed to appear on All Stars more often than not.
Well, it's also I mean, it's also like a little weird when like I know this is a bit of a tangent, but to me, it's still weird to this day when like Trixie and Katya talk about RuPaul and like see past all his flaws and edit, and it's like I get that you guys get a part of your paycheck from RuPaul, but like it's fine to criticize someone, like it's okay, like
Yeah. Also, one thing to add here. No, wait. I will keep that for later when we talk about Ginger.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, good. Shall we continue on to
Kerri?
Tranos?
Oh my god. Listen, I think obviously she's going to get favoritism like on her original season, but and I'm going to give some props to Jorgeous now, which like never happens, but there is at least like you could imagine a scenario where Jorgeous wins an episode, wins a challenge. I don't know what kind of an episode would have to exist for Kerri Colby to be in the top 3, let alone to win. So I'm putting her as like favorite, but not production favorite, because like it would be too ludicrous to have her win anything.
I could see Kerri winning like a panel challenge, like one that just includes talking.
Yeah, like a personality based challenge. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like the one that the Ginger won on All Star 6.
Mm-hmm. Was it like Eureka on season 10, or who won that one? The one when Blair Sinclair went home.
I don't.
That's
you mean
the DragCon panels challenge thing?
Yeah, or the challenge where like I think Willow Pill or Lady Camden misspoke, and Blake Lively or
I don't. That season was a blur. Like. Like season 14 in my mind never happened. Like it's so like no too far.
Yeah, like just a round table challenge. I could see that for Kerri, but I also don't think like the first 3 episodes would include such a challenge.
Yeah, that's a more specific, like a filler challenge.
Yeah. So, but I agree with you on where she is. Like I get it. Like I would also want to put Kerri in the forefront if I cast her on anything. Like. For a good TV sake, but not for the competition's sake.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think,
But it's
she's...
Yeah, it's also a little weird that, like, even the queen that wins this season, we're going to see her for only 6 episodes. So, even with that, like, some of those good confessionalists, like Lydia, that we're going to talk about next, like, we're not going to see much of them.
Which I don't know if that's a bad thing for the contestants, because then they also have to only bring outfits for 6 episodes maximum each. Which is maybe like better for queens who have to come back, because otherwise you have to bring a lot of expensive outfits for like 12 episodes or more. Maybe this is better for everyone, but we will see.
Yeah, it's more efficient for the queens.
Okay, so
yeah, speaking of Lydia, I'm kind of thinking, because she is the queen from the most recent season, and because none of these queens know her as a Rue girl, essentially, like as a contestant of Drag Race. I put Lydia in the favorite category, not production favorite, but in the second category, simply because I think they want that like shock factor. I mean, I think that she's going to do well, but it's going to be a little bit of nudging towards that top 9, and then maybe even the finale.
Yeah. Okay, for Lydia, I think I agree again, but for a different reason.
Okay.
So recently, Nicole Page Brooks just broke her NDA and said that Metamorphosis dropped out of All Stars 10.
Oh.
She was already in the hotel when they wanted to start filming, but dropped out then. And they had to find a replacement last second. And they started filming this season 5 days later than they were supposed to, so Lydia could prepare some things to come in.
That's
interesting. So I think she will be favored a little bit, but because she deserves it, because she's at a huge disadvantage, and because she did production a big favor by competing. So I think she will like they will let her know that they like thank you for coming in so spontaneously. Like, I think she will be a little favored because she's a good sport, if that makes sense.
Well, she was also good TV, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But wow, 5 days to prepare for Drag Race. That's like insane. How?
Yeah. Like maybe she said, yeah, okay, I'm coming in for those 3 episodes. You really need me, but I'm not planning on like going further. Like,
I'm gonna do like 3 episodes and I'm gonna go home, guys. Although, well,
Yeah.
I think that she's gonna be in the top 9. But yeah.
okay, yeah, I mean, I see that. Okay, so next is
Mistress Isabel Brooks.
Mistress Isabel Brooks, one of the queens people could not believe I'm not that excited about to see.
And I'm gonna kind of echo that, what you said, because I liked her on season 15. I started watching her YouTube channel thinking that it's going to be more of like that personality of her from season 15. And then I realized that her channel is like if she puts out a video that's 25 minutes long, there's going to be like maybe 5 minutes of content, because the rest of it is her going, wow, that's crazy, or like repeating a TikTok joke of the week that she heard. Or like her cameo videos, like the structure of them is just made to like have a view time as long as possible, which like fair game, like we're all trying to make money off YouTube, but it's like it kind of soured like her YouTube channel kind of made me not like her as much as I used to. But that being said, I do think that she's going to be a production favorite, because I think that that they might try to have her be the first big girl winner of All Stars, but like also I guess in general. And she has the YouTube and the TikTok audience, and then the Gen Z alpha brain rot personality that kids will relate to. Oh, you're putting her there too? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm putting her there too. But I think even though she will be a production favorite, I don't think she will, like, the favoritism towards her will be that noticeable. I think it, yeah. Like, I also thought about putting her on their own tier, because I think she will just be doing what she does.
She'll do well.
Being great, yeah. But I think she still will, like, be a production favorite I think she will be the confessional queen. Like, I think they will just show her a ton.
So, Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia.
Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia.
I already said that I'm putting her in the neutral category. The nooch.
Yeah.
Simply because, again, even if she does make it into the top 9, I don't think that like she'll be exciting for the finale, because she isn't much of a performer. But the 3 episodes I think is going to be enough for her. So like she'll just, she'll be shown the way that she is.
Yeah. I have to agree again.
Very, very exciting second bracket here, I must say.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I think like the pink tier is so transparent to me. Like the orange one was more interesting, and the purple one too. Spoiler. But yeah, I just believe, and I don't know. Like I've watched some promotional material for All Stars 10, and at some point I was like, okay, from now on, I will drink a shot every time Misstress says Nicole Paige Brooks is unwell. So I don't know. I think there has to be something about Nicole that will be very prominent. So, but I also don't think that she will get much help from production.
Right. Yeah. Because like they don't get anything from her like doing well.
Well, I mean, Season 2 is like a gold mine when it comes to All Stars queens. Think Jessica, Tatiana. Every time,
yeah,
Kylie. Every time they pull out a Season 2 queen, it kind of works out really great for them. So who knows? Maybe she will surprise us, and she will be the surprise novelty. Nobody saw her coming because she's from an older season queen.
I mean,
I think.
Yeah, go on.
But if she does it on her own. Okay, good. Let's move on to Tinta Burnter.
Tinta Burnter.
So
it's such a travesty that they did not put her in the orange category. Like,
why?
Like this? Well, because she loves red, orange, and yellow.
No.
They forced her into pink. I mean, I don't know. Like Tina, Nooch.
Nuge.
Like, yeah, she's not that strong of a performer in the style that Drag Race wants their performers to be, so I don't see her as somebody that they would want to see in the finale. And like, again, this might sound like rude the way that I'm going to say it, but like, are there many people hoping for a Tina Burner win?
Like, I don't know. Maybe that Drag Race UK judge.
What's his name? Graham Norton.
Graham Norton,
well,
yeah.
I mean, they broke up, so I assume that he wants her to fail.
Well, you never know. Well, I am almost inclined to put her here.
Oh, all the way down. Okay.
Like, I think the time of the campy New York queens is over.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I also believe Drag Race doesn't really care about Tina. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. Like, maybe she will get like a visual redemption.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully.
Yeah. But I don't know. No, if that's the name of the category, then I guess she's she's not down there, because I don't think they will purposefully mistreat her. But I don't know. Maybe she will be. I will keep her down here for now. Maybe I will change my mind later. But yeah. What about you?
It's time for sorry, I forgot to say. For me, Tina is in the neutral category. She, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna stick their neck out for her.
Okay. I'll just have to make some space here.
Now listen.
Everybody's on Ozempic here.
Listen, the amount of queens that are on, or that at least were on Ozempic before this season, and the amount of procedures they had done to their faces, like, I'm not gonna shame anyone for it, but like, some of them need their money back. Like, you know, like, why put tennis balls into your cheeks? Like, what are we doing here?
I don't know. I don't know. Everybody wants to be Jennifer Coolidge, I guess.
Same. Wow. Okay, that's
oh my
that's all.
God.
Oh my God. I'm the most excited about the purple category, the purple bracket.
Same.
And I think, we'll talk about exactly who, but I think a certain someone in that category is like so screwed over for having been put into such a strong category of queens. But Acid Betty.
Betty.
I love Acid Betty. I love Drag Race villains, but like villains that are just like villainous characters and not like evil people. So I think I'm going to really enjoy Acid Betty, and I think that
I also enjoy Acid. No, just kidding.
Well, I don't know about that one. No, but I think that they put Acid Betty and Daya Betty in the same category because they're going to want to have the two of them to butt heads.
Yeah,
and
I mean, for sure. Like, that's also foreshadowed in the promos, if you've seen that one.
Like the two of them going at each other. Yeah. But I do think that her portrayal is going to be neutral, because even on season 8, even though she was a pretty good competitor, every single time that she didn't win, it made sense, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think? Okay, fair.
Well, maybe it's just because we just saw, like, Susie and, like, how not appreciating her drag style can really tank someone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think, especially when I see this promo picture, I am reminded of Charity Case. Do you remember that bullshit?
Yeah, that's, so which one was that? Is that UK?
That's UK3, like the one that came out as a dragon and as a scary clown and all of that.
Yeah.
And, like, when the judges panel really said, why does she have to do this ugly stuff all the time? Even
That was, yeah, a nail in the coffin for her.
yeah, and I think since Acid Betty's aesthetic is not high glam and high femme, like she's, if one of the two Bettys gets eliminated, then it's going to be her, sadly.
Yeah, I think so too.
Even though that's my favorite promo pick, and
It's so good.
it's the most interesting.
Oh.
It's so cool.
Yeah. But, she's not a feminine queen, so, they
Yeah.
don't care about her.
No.
Now, what do you think is going to happen to Alyssa Hunter?
Alyssa Hunter.
Serena Chacha category. Like, that they're going to, dogpile on her to prove that her elimination on season 14 was, just and that it wasn't a setup. Because that's, one of the most controversial eliminations in the past couple of seasons. In these, new era seasons, at least.
Well, we all knew why it happened.
Because her money gun did not work.
Yes.
No other reason.
Yeah, and she mentioned that in her Meet the Queens twice. Like, oh my god, that was just bad luck, and that was my fault that the money gun didn't work. Like, she's buying into it.
Girl, that's not why you were eliminated, girl.
No, but she.
Who's gonna tell her?
I don't know. I think she's. I think it's probably happening again.
Yeah.
I just don't. Also, she's not her mother language is not English, so.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting that there are a lot of Latina queens in this season, which I love to see, but I also don't love that Drag Race loves to mistreat those queens. So it's
only those whose first language isn't English, because they like Jorgeous, they like the Valentina, but
to be fair, what's Jorgeous' mother tongue? She's not even fluent in English, so
I don't know. Is brain rot a language?
Yeah, well, no. Close enough.
Okay,
now,
speaking of someone whose first language is also not English, Cynthia.
I have a very soft spot for Cynthia. I can admit, of course, that she's not a competition, a competitor, a competitive queen, and I don't think that she's going to do well in the competition. Neutral. It's nice to see her back, but nooch. What do you think?
I think here.
Okay, you're putting her down there as well, okay.
Yeah, I'm putting her down there as well. Because, just sacrifice her for someone else is so easy.
Okay, that's fair, yeah. Cannon fodder, more or less.
Yes, because it's so easy to create, maybe also a narrative. Since she had so many health issues, maybe that's just... She can't keep up because of that. Something along the way of Tamisha Iman,
they can bullshit their way into her elimination.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate that... the thing is, we know that Drag Race could do it, so it's unfortunate. And, we're not saying that, that's going to happen, but, the fact that we even have that in mind, as a possibility is insane.
Yeah. It almost feels mean spirit to say it, but I have a feeling. I have a feeling, and also she was never a really good competitor.
Yeah.
She was unintentionally funny. She was aware of that, but it wasn't she could not really harness that. If that makes sense.
Now, Daya Betty. I think that she's going to be pushed a tiny little bit by the production just because she is such a great character, and they are going to need a villain on this season, and I think that she's an easy pick for that. So for me, she's in the favorite but not production favorite category.
I think that's where she belongs as well, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think she will win the fight of the baddies. I think she's the one who will persevere. And I think it's just so, I think they would want to have her and Misstress be in the merged group. Like,
Oh, that would be yeah.
like
That'd be good.
they need that to happen.
I mean, for the at least for the TV alone, yeah.
Yeah. So
But Denali,
move aside. It's a girl, Denali.
listen, I know they're going to not fully mistreat her like Alyssa Hunter amount, but I think that she's definitely going to be mistreated because again, her elimination was very unjust on her season, and it is very controversial. And I think that they're again going to like dogpile on her to be like, yeah, see, she couldn't make it even into the top 9. Her elimination was completely fair. She's not a good competitor. But then like they're going to try their hardest to make her look bad, even though she will not do poorly. Yeah.
Okay, so you think they will double down on her?
Yeah, well, kind of like with Alyssa, but not as severely. So she's like a sacrificial lamb.
Oh, interesting. I think they will course correct with Denali.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope so.
Well, I believe so because, like, Drag Race has this talent of looking at the season afterwards, seeing, oh, who did the people really like, and then, like, find a reason why, oh, you're evolved so much, you're like a whole new person. Like, back then, you were just not baked enough, but this time, I think you're there now. Like, I think it's going to be a lot of that.
I also think that she should get the crown just for the sake of how good she looks.
But how could she wear a crown with this? Like, how would she put a crown on that?
Well, no, I mean like in her confessionals.
Yeah, like I believe it's going to be some course correction. Like, I think she will be. I think she will be a recognized fan favorite now, and I think they will throw her a bone or two. So I think that's
wishful thinking. Yeah.
Okay, and last but not least.
And last but not least, Ginger.
Okay.
So my thing with Ginger is that I love her so much, and I think she's excellent. Like even after on All Star 6, we did see that she stepped up her game with her visuals, but now she's got even further with that.
Yeah.
But I think that she's going to get a little bit mistreated because I think that they're not going to let her win because kind of like on season 7. Ginger is extremely talented, but she's simply not cool. And nowadays, Drag Race does try to, again, engage the younger audiences because of social media and whatnot, which is why I think that like Ginger as a winner of that is not going to be a good choice, even though maybe like even statistically, like when the competition is done, she will be like the strongest queen in the season. So mistreated, but not Serena Chacha levels mistreated.
Okay, I see. So I have a theory. Like, I think Ginger also did this season as a favorite to production. Like, I think she was just maybe she was asked, and I believe that she was like just like, yeah, if you really need me, I'll be there. If you need me, I'll be there. But I don't think Ginger herself believes that she could win it. I don't think that she's in it to win it anymore. I think she's there to, I don't know, just do it.
Yeah.
I think she will be. I think she will be here. Like,
Nooch. Okay.
No throwing bones, no mistreating. Just. She's getting thrown in, and let's just see what happens. Like, I still believe she can make it to the end. I think she will. If she makes it, she will make it on her own, though.
I mean, again, that's a bit of. It's kind of the same argument that I made, where like she does not need a production to get to the end and to be a good competitor. But do you think that they're going to like want to crown her?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. And like, who would want to be that one? Like, I don't I don't think I don't think even Jimbo would want to win on their fourth attempt. Like if you don't win it at your third attempt, like then it's just not for you anymore.
I mean, to be fair, I think that Ginger's case is a little more special there because on her first season, her loss made sense, but on All Stars 2, she came back too early.
Yeah.
You know, like she just lost the crown and she did not have enough time to update her her entire package. And then she was losing it regardless how she did. And then on All Star 6, even though she was like such a beast on there, she still lost because, you know, we have to make RuPaul look good in the public's eye. And it's like, like for her, I can excuse her winning on her fourth attempt. But again, I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think, like, for Ginger's sake, I hope that doesn't happen because I just know people will not like to see that.
Yeah.
Like for her own sake, I almost hope like she doesn't make it far. For her own sake, so that people are not like, oh my god, she's in the finale again, and somebody else should be there. Like the best case for Ginger Minj this season is that she makes it, maybe makes it to the next round, but then be eliminated before the finale, just so that she has enough time to prove, yeah, okay, I'm here for a reason and I can hang with these people, and also finally show that she knows designers or something. Because
I can see that. Yeah.
To be honest, I really like her promo picture. She looks like she's
so good.
This looks like she's inside of a flower. Like she's peeking.
Oh yeah.
She's peeking out of a flower.
You can see that like she has a very. I know that we're just like complimenting Ginger right now, but
well, somebody has to. Everybody else is shitting on her.
That's insane. Like, what do you mean? Oh, these children. You know what? So while we were doing all of this, I kept track of like who we placed where, and I have the final tier ranking.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear it?
Okay. Let's. I'll just open my other.
Yeah, the second one.
Yeah. Okay, now.
So since you're the host, whenever we had like whenever a queen would be in between two categories, I gave your choice, like your choice weighed heavier.
Oh really?
So yeah. Well, I mean, it's your. This is for your channel. You're the host. Yeah. Also, you're older, so I have to respect you.
I'm not older. What are you talking about?
I mean, we're not gonna say how much older, but yeah. Okay, so we didn't agree on anyone as being in the Serena Chacha category, which is fine. You know, it's good that we.
Honestly, nobody should be there.
Nobody should be there. Exactly. Nobody should be Serena Chacha. Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah.
Yes.
So but
because
in the
there should
Misstress
only
category,
be one Serena Chacha.
Because she's too excellent. That's correct.
Too iconic.
In the sacrificial category or the slightly mistreated category, so we put together Deja, Acid, Phoenix, Alyssa, Tina, and Cynthia.
Can you repeat it again?
Yeah, sorry, yeah. So yeah, Deja, Acid, Phoenix, Alyssa, Tina Burner, and Cynthia. Yeah.
I think that checks out. I think
it makes sense.
Yeah, like a lot of purple ones, even though that's the most exciting most exciting bracket. And also
by default, but by default, the purple category, because the queens are the strongest, they will have to, you know, cut someone at the knee for that to work. And similarly, like the pink category,
that's going to be the most pushed, though.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the production favorite color.
Yeah. So the Nooch, on their own category, we have 4 queens.
Yeah.
Olivia. Nicole Page Brooks, Denali, and Ginger, not Jorgeous, sorry, Ginger.
Denali and Ginger, yeah.
Okay, I just realized that I'm missing one person. So once we get that, we'll figure it out. Anyway, favorites.
I think
Again,
you missed
4
Asha.
people.
Asha is the one you missed.
Oh yes, Aja would be in the safe. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
She's on the other page, so I didn't see her.
Okay.
Again, it makes sense. The orange one is the most balanced. The pink one is the most favored. Yeah. But again, speaking of the favorites, Irene, Kerri, Lydia, Daya.
Kerri, Olivia. No, Olivia's here.
Lydia.
Oh, sorry. Atoll and Daya.
Yeah. And then the production favorites, Bosco, Jorgeous, and Mistress Isabel Brooks.
Yeah.
It makes sense, right?
Yes. And yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think will win this season?
Shit.
That's another conversation, but who do you think will win this? Who will Drag Race choose to be their 10th All-Stars winner? Oh no, their 11th. 11th, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my money on Nicole. No, I'm kidding. Mistress Isabel Brooks.
Mistress. Yeah, I think you're onto something there. Yeah.
I think she has enough clout, on social media that they'll want to kind of go to that direction. But also, I think that she can carry the crown well.
Yeah, there's enough reason for Mistress to win. They maybe go for Bosco, they maybe go for Jorgeous, but I honestly because there was just someone from season 14 who won All Stars 9. I don't know if they just. I think it would be more satisfying to have Mistress win.
Yeah.
And also, out of those 3, she's my favorite.
So we're playing favorites now.
Well, if my
the answer is yes, we are.
Well, if my favorites from this cast were to win, then Aja.
Okay, yeah, I would be okay with Taja winning completely.
Yeah.
But I think I'm again most excited to see Denali.
Oh yeah, I mean Denali could win, since I don't know when they're doing the lip sync for the crown thing at the end. I think who could win a lip sync tournament out of all of these here?
The thing is, the queens that are in the production favorites category, I could see each of them. Although Bosco maybe not so much, and I think Jorgeous is kind of one trick pony. What she does when she not competes, when she performs. It's interesting the first 2 times. The 3rd time, it's okay, we already saw that. Let's do something else.
Has Jorgeous ever done a comedy lip sync?
I don't remember.
Well, that's
maybe not intentionally.
That's the thing. For example, imagine Jorgeous lip syncs against Ginger in Where the Hell My Phone. Do you think she can win?
Absolutely not. No.
And it cannot be all sultry, sexy songs in the lip sync tournament.
Yeah, the most well-rounded for lip syncs would be, I think, Denali or Aja. Or Lydia, even, actually.
Well, no.
No, you don't think so?
No, with the malfunctioning and then the parodying the malfunctioning. No, I don't think. No. Even it would be so fun, but no. So yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Are you ready? Well, actually, do you want to do the outro, or is this the ending part going to be the outro before the little game thing?
Well, I think for the little game thing, we should go to your channel, Mr. Uckey, and I will encourage everybody here to go check that out. Bye!